Do you know how to find the vertical asymptote of a rational function? And do you know when you might have a point of discontinuity instead of a vertical asymptote? Hi, welcome back. Today I've got a quick and easy way to show you how to find vertical asymptote in rational functions. And make sure to watch all the way through because I'll give you a problem to try on your own and you can leave your answers in the comment section. What are we waiting for? Let's get us started and solve some math problems. A rational function is just a polynomial divided by another one, like this, g at x over h at x. And we need to make sure that h at x in the denominator is not 0. In order to find the vertical asymptote, we have three main steps. The first one is to make sure it's in the simplest form. Next, we find the zeros or roots of the denominator. And lastly, we check the numerator. Now let's get to the first example to see how it works. In example 1, y equals 5x over x minus 3. To find the vertical asymptote, we focus on the denominator. We set x minus 3 equals 0 and we solve for x. Since the numerator 5x is not 0 at x equals 3, then we have a vertical asymptote at x equals 3. Basically, when we have a non-zero value divided by 0, that's going to make a vertical asymptote. For this example, the vertical asymptote is at x equals 3. Let's try another one. This time the function is a bit more complex. First step, I will factor the denominator. Now, as you can see, the factor of x minus 2 is in both denominator and numerator, which means the 0 of this factor will make the numerator and denominator both of them equal 0. In other words, f at 2 is 0 over 0. This means at x equals 2, there is a point of discontinuity. Next, we can cancel x minus 2 from numerator and denominator because now we know what is going on at x equals 2. After that simplification, we're going to have y equals 1 over x plus 1. Now the only factor in the denominator is x plus 1. We set this equal to 0 and we solve it for x. Then x equals negative 1 is the vertical asymptote because we are sure that x equals negative 1 does not make the numerator 0, but the denominator is going to be 0. Now it's your turn. Here's the function for you to try. Follow the same steps we just did and leave your answers in the comments below. Remember to find the zeros of the denominator and check the numerator for any point of discontinuity. That's it for today's video on vertical asymptotes. I hope you enjoyed it. And don't forget to leave your answers in the comments. I can't wait to see what you come up with. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and share with your friends. Until the next video, keep solving those math problems.